And I'm coaching her on being more bold in creating clients. And she goes, well, I don't know if I like this being bold thing. I'm not sure about it. I mean, when you first reached out to me, I didn't know who you were. I don't know if I want to do that. I went, yeah, but you want to see you hired me. Yeah, I created a client once in my building when I used to live in London. This is like a funny little story from a few years ago. And what happened was, so I'm in this building, there's like 42 apartments, and I get a little card in the apartment letterbox, which is, join me for this NLP course or some training or something, this talk I'm doing around well-being in London. And I'm like, this would be really expensive for someone to post all of these things across, because it was 20 minutes away. And I'm like, that's weird that's in my letterbox. There's no phone number, there was just like a Facebook page. So I go on the Facebook page and I message the person, and they go, and the event had already happened, by the way. I'd missed the date of the event. It was at the kind of bottom of, like, with all the junk mail basically at the bottom of my letterbox, the post box downstairs. And so I messaged them. Turns out they live in my building. And they're like, oh yeah, I made a few of these flyers and I had some left over, so I just put them in all the post boxes in the building, right? So I messaged them and I'm like, oh, and the person was a single female. And I said, which apartment do you live in, right? Like, oh, it'd be great. And I'm thinking, she's really lucky that she's living in the building with me, and she's a coach who's trying to get started. Like, I could help her. Not trying to like get her as a client, but like, I want to see opportunities to serve. And she was reluctant to like give me her, because she doesn't know who I am. I could be some weirdo, right? But eventually she says, oh, okay, yeah, I'm in flat 23. I went, great, let me give you a copy of my book. I'll post it through your post box. So I post it through a post box, and we end up meeting up for a coffee. We have a conversation. She ends up hiring me for a few sessions. And I'm coaching her on being more bold in creating clients. And she goes, well, I don't know if I like this being bold thing. I'm not sure about it. I mean, when you first reached out to me, I didn't know who you were. I don't know if I want to do that. I went, yeah, but you want to see you hired me. If I hadn't been willing to, you think I'm a weirdo, we wouldn't be working together. And the impact that it had on our work, like just even her reading my book was just like, she had light bulbs go off, and insight. Right? And this was part of my journey for years. Steve Chandler would help me see, like, be bolder, be willing to say the thing. So I would have an interaction with a prospect and they wouldn't sign up, and so I'd take it to my coach, and he's like, so what happened? And then I'm like, oh, this is really what's going on. And he's like, did you tell the person? I was like, well, no. Why don't you tell them? Oh, I can't say that. You've got nothing to lose. And this is the same thing for your coaching practice. People say, well, what's for? It doesn't matter. It could be 5, it could be 10, it could be 15 clients, 20, a school or a group. This is such a creative profession. You get to make it up. You can do it, coach however you want, right? It doesn't have to look how my business looks. It could look however you want it to.